these holes are a certain size, and it takes a certain size gas line to fit in there tight enough to keep everything from leaking. I know there's some tricks of the trade, and I'm going to start with one of them. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. So let's get following along here while I get set up and see if I can't get this gas line in. Join me as I share stories of my life as a kid, bringing junk home and turning it into something useful. Fact is, I'm still doing this today at age 69. One trick is that you can put this in there, you fold this over a little, you can shove it up in there, melt that, feed that down through the gas line and up through this hole and pull that through. Let's see if that works. Let's see if I can't get this in there. I've not ever done this before where it's been successful, but there's always the first time. So let's take a pliers and fold this over like that so that it's really flat. Let's fold it over one more time. I've seen this done a couple different ways. This is just one way. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. Put that in there like that. And wow, that might be too fat. Let's get that a little tighter if we can. Now, one way is you trim the edge of the line off, get a little thin spot, get it started in there and lubricate it and pull it through. Let's try this way first, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, we haven't really lost anything. Let me get something to shrink. The idea is to shrink this tube down around that notch right there. Let me get something to shrink that tube with. Like I said, this is the first time for me on this application. Let's just heat that up, that nice and hot. Ay, it's melting. Is that what it's supposed to do? I really don't know. That looks hot to me. Something's melting out of there. Ouch, 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 ouch. No, you don't want to touch that. You knew that, didn't you? Okay, that's cooled off. Let's put a little oil on there so it's lubricated nicely. Now let's see if we can get it started in the hole. Let's start it. It's started. Oh, what the world? Look at that. Gotta be kidding me. That worked. Look at that. That's so tight. I can't already believe it. That worked. Let's cut this off now. And we're going to put the new filter in. And we're going to pull this so I know got enough. Shove it in the tank. It's way too much. Pull it back. So, huh. I'm a little bit surprised. This is actually working. So we'll leave that like that. Another way I was showing on how to get these lines in is just trim one side so it's small. Get your tank and fit that down through the hole. It'll squeeze and go in there. Reach in and grab it. And then pull. Oh. Look at that. Both of those ways work. I've got to say that works pretty good. I wasn't expecting that, but that line went in there very nicely.